was kind of expecting a correction here. It didn't go all the way down, and it's not really a correction anymore because of that. So this could be the singular correction, and this could be the 1-2 is essentially what I think is happening. So if we chart that here, quick single correction, boom, straight back to 5-wave hopefully. So here's the 1, here's the 2, and if we go to the 2-hour, maybe we'll get some better targets. Man, that would be quite something if this was yeah. So if this is so, I imagine the 4 and the 3. So I imagine it's going to be like this, because either the 2 and the 4 are close together, or the 1 and the 3 are close together. And because of how pinched these are, I don't think it's going to be like this. We're gonna need some time to get up there, but it's going to be a pretty rapid drop, and probably something like that. Yeah. So we shall see. That's not giving us too much time to get to 60, but this 4-hour doesn't look like it's stopping. 3-hour does look like it's stopping a little bit. We haven't really retested 53, so we'll probably retest some of these levels. Just a tad. I don't know. I don't want to push it anymore. Here we can see that retest here might be right where we'll see it, but we go to Ethereum. We have this wave drawn. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this double correction where if this was the end of the 5, I'm going to erase that. So we got a possible zigzag here, A, B, C for the first correction, then for the second correction it's just the flat for the Y. And now we have the beginning of the 5-wave hopefully, which I believe is the case. So this would be kind of last chance at these levels. This whole thing happened where we didn't jump off the trampoline, but sorry, but we were still really bullish during this time. Even though Ethereum dominance dropped, Bitcoin's been holding. So Ethereum's kind of, I guess, running to Bitcoin. We can also compare, and let's just kind of look at what's going on here. If we have total cap, and then if we also put on Ethereum. So as Ethereum dominance is dropping, notice what's happening here. Ethereum price did drop with it, really popped with it, then dropped with it. And in yesterday's video, or I guess maybe I did do a quick 5-minute video this morning where I talked about Bitcoin dominance. It was rising for the longest time. I'll just show you. And Bitcoin price was stagnant. And then it had a really nice pop up a step, and it was stagnant. So if this is following, we should have a nice pop We are again at this resistance point, which we'll see what kind of happens there. But if we kind of try to interpret Ethereum a little bit, right at the bottom of this channel, we should be able to bounce up to 19% again if we're not dropping out, which that would be our kind of first attempt, so I don't think we're dropping out here. If we had some waves drawn here, maybe that was a correction. 5, ABC. That would be a nice ABC correction for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. And again, Ethereum price is basically started rising on these drops actually. And then it really spiked. So as Ethereum price rises on a dominance drop, I guess that's so much bullish momentum that it's rising despite its dominance dropping. And so that's an interesting insight there. So go ahead and exit some of these. What do we think is going to happen here? Just add on some things again. Let's see if we see any harmonic patterns. Let's make sure we're not missing anything there. Empty leader. Yes. I do want to see RSI actually. So I'm going to remove Ripster clouds. I'm going to bring on RSI. Okay. And we'll adjust the harmonic patterns. Maybe a 5 and a 15. Any harmonic patterns here? I was looking at SLP. There might be a harmonic pattern on SLP. Yeah, it's not detecting it, but anyway, I don't think we need to worry about the harmonic one. We've run 5 waves right now. Volume flow, that's helpful to look at once in a while. We are seeing that volume rise. We're seeing more buys here and there. We do have the long on the 4 hour, so that's pretty rare. The last time that long on the 4 hour occurred was here, and then you saw basically almost a doubling, about 70% rise. So here we got that again, another 70% rise would take us easily to 3T. So maybe even 4, that'd be crazy. That would be quite crazy. I don't think we'd get back to 2T for a while. But if we go to a 1 hour chart, we're below this red line. And so we likely will hit just this little bounce, but that's not bad. honestly. So 1, 2, 3, because this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the 4. This would be the 5, I guess. And so here we want to see some corrections. And if that was the same height as this, maybe that was that second 5-wave cycle already. And it's not going to that 3, but the 3 is usually much longer than the 1. So it's got to at least be 1.5 that. I'm not sure this is that. We have that target at 2.6, but I think we got at least one more 5-wave, whether it's this size or larger, or this one's going to be larger with maybe a 5-wave extension. Maybe this is just the 4, and our 5 is going to get us here before we do some corrections. So call it good there. USDT might pop just a tad. Yeah. Looks like it might be turning around. And we might get all the way bearish to here, which would be as bearish as we were October 1st, which we were pretty bullish there. And then if we bring Bitcoin back on here, we were rising through October 1st. So yeah, I was getting bullish here. Yeah, it's getting more bullish here. But what were those levels? If we get back to those levels, 46. So, we might get back to Bitcoin 46, 48, which it has been a call. That would be pretty bad if we had to retest, this level, which we probably do, but yeah, look at this. George Soros did invest. Yeah, we're just going to keep letting it play out, not really selling right now. We added in some decent amount today. Not really going to put the rest in. We're going to still try to take it slow. And good luck.